what is now being called democratic socialists are rising stars in the party. But I'm a little concerned about that because this was my problem with Bernie Sanders. If you're a socialist, tell me that. Don't say that you're a Democrat because you clearly we don't have the same ideas of what should be happening if you're a Democrat. So I wonder if this is now a splinter group. If anybody's discussed the difference between socialism and democratic
socialism.
I don't know.
Isn't it more like, isn't democratic socialism very close to liberalism? I mean,
no.
Well, think about it for a second. Medicare, Social Security, garbage collection, the post office, the library.
I agree with you.
That's all.
Well, I agree with you because we had her on the show, and I asked her this question about what do you mean by being a democratic socialist? And she went over her platform. She says Medicare for all.
Good.
Fully funded public schools and universities.
Love it.
Paid family and sick leave.
Good.
Justice system reform, immigration justice, infrastructural overhaul, clean campaign finance, an economy of peace, housing as a human right.
Well,
I don't know.
It's a really successful country.
Can I please push back on
wrong with that?
This makes my head explode, which, by the way, I hope Democrats do run a democratic socialist.
Do you hope that we win? Do you win the Democrats?
No, because I think you'll lose spectacularly, and then I will look forward to election night when I finally get to tell everybody I told you so if you end up running a radical. Problem with socialism, in the words of Margaret Thatcher, at a certain point you run out of spending other people's money. Venezuela, one of the richest countries in the world in the 70s. Now, the average Venezuelan has lost 24 pounds because they're starving to death. 90% of the country is living in poverty.
I think she's talking more about Scandinavia than Venezuela.
But I'm sorry. This is what I need from her. Name one country that socialism has ever worked, and also every democratic socialist who is going on TV saying that it's good needs to start paying 90% in taxes.
Iceland.
On your tax form. No, on your tax form. On your tax form, I think you should start paying the amount of taxes that every socialist in this country thinks you need to. Because if you think the government is so good at spending money, look at the VA. Because it is dangerous.
I just told you several countries that do it.
I'm sorry.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, everybody. God bless you all.
I hate that bell.
Hold on. I know you hate the bell. Then everybody stop talking over each other, and I won't hit the bell.
With a population of 300,000 people, in no way can be related in any way comparably to the United States of America. I'm sorry. If you think it's good, then you need to be paying the amount of taxes that in socialistic countries.
Let her get her thing and go ahead.
Because it's petrifying to me that this is being normalized.
All right, go ahead.
So, you're saying you run out of people's money. Other people's money. Margaret Thatcher.
I didn't say that.
They have just given this enormous tax break to the very, very wealthy in this country. That tax break doesn't have to be so generous to those really rich people, does it? Because if you don't give that money to them, what happens to that money? Better schools, better post office, better garbage pickup, better police departments, better fire departments.
The government is so good at running things, then the post office is a great run business. The VA, I'm sorry, comparing the United States of America to a small country in Europe is delusional. And I'm sorry, some of us do not want socialism to be normalized in this country.
I am an example. Wait, can I finish?
70% of taxes.